Now I think we can welcome our first panelist, our first speaker from Romania, Renata. If you're here, yes, you're here. Hello. Namaste, Renata.
Namaste, everyone.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us today.
It's a pleasure.
From Romania, from your school, Omni Yoga School. So now
Yes,
I leave the floor to you to express whatever you want to share with us. Thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you, Camille. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here and to share my thoughts about today's topic, yoga today and the future. Before talking about yoga today, please allow me to say a few words about how I got here. I finished my studies in information technology. And when I started practicing yoga, I was working in IT. I was about 21, 22 years old. Due to the field of study, I had a very analytical way of thinking. And for me, everything had to be logical and deductible. The reason I started practicing yoga was because I had a physical pain due to sitting. And it so happened that my boyfriend broke up with me. So I had a big dilemma because I knew what to do with the numbers, but about the matters of the heart, I didn't know so much at that time. So while I was experiencing this negative situation, I was looking for for the antidote for suffering. Actually, I was looking for, I don't know, some kind of equation which I can apply in any situation to ease my life. Something that will open the doors in front of me, and I will get all the knowledge that I need. Like, I know it sounds like a fairy tale, but when I was 20, I was living in my fairy tale. And also because I was in pain, I couldn't really rely on my heart to be a good advisor. I believed that I could manage everything with my mind and with my own intelligence. I guess every one of us have already experienced that kind of pain when you feel that the whole world is collapsing around you. So I was trying to comfort myself by telling my heart, okay, you stay here, I go find the answers, and I will come back to you. But actually, the more I focused on my mind, the less I allow myself to feel. And I didn't notice that slowly I closed my heart. And that was my coping mechanism. I entered survival mode, actually. But I started my research, and after all my yoga practices that I've tried, the multiple therapies that I've done, the courses, trainings, workshops that I've attended, I understood one thing that was common everywhere, that I need the connection to my source. So today, after all these years, I can say that while I was trying looking for the answers in outside, yoga showed me the way back to my heart, to my real nature, to my source. Yoga gave me back the courage to feel again. I also know that this road has no limits, and every day is a new challenge. But when I experienced for the first few times that genuine connection to my source, it was amazing. I didn't know what I'm looking for until I found it. It was like the dark, like the light in the dark. Sorry, it was like I was sleeping and I was in a deep sleep and I just woke up. I felt an unlimited space of safety, peace, and love where I can find validation, acceptance, where I can process my feelings, where I can be myself with everything that I have, good and bad. I started through yoga. I started to be more open. I ran less away from my feelings. I started not to be that scared of the unknown. And by experience, I started to understand what self love is, I learned how to be an observer. I learned about identifications and non-identifications. I understood better what is the difference between illusion and reality, what is valid, but not necessarily real. But through this process, I had one of the biggest challenges that I have, sometimes still have, is how to remain humble in this whole process. Because when I started to learn and understand more and more, I noticed that I was less humble. And I made a lot of mistakes because of that. After a while, I understood that every time I say or think, I know, actually, I'm taking control and starting acting from my memories and experience. I'm not an observer. I'm not living in the present moment. And that means that I'm not connected to the source. Through the practice of meditation, I could shift from I know to I feel, I understand, I see, I hear. I'm trying to use all my senses to process the present moment. And I used to be very harsh with myself because I thought I needed to chase perfection. Although many people told me that it's fine and it's normal and you're a human being after all. But those were just empty words until I met my teacher in India, Swami Vidyanand. I went there for a private Grandmaster meditation course. Although I wanted to be there, for me it was such a big thing that I panicked. I felt that I'm not prepared for this and I don't have enough experience. But Swamiji told me that it's fine and everything will be okay, just be honest. And keep your heart open. Sorry. And that was the wow moment when I actually felt what I heard. It was totally different vibration. I felt that his words came from the depth of his heart and went directly to my roots and heal my old trauma that I'm not good enough and I don't deserve this. He showed me so much love, purity, acceptance, and care that it's absolutely impossible not to have your heart touched. So it was like a warm and cozy blanket in the middle of the winter. I'm really, really grateful for everything. And it's hard to put in words what I feel. But I wish everyone can experience these authentic feelings. I really believe that we should support each other and help each other to find a way back to ourselves. And for the future, well, once my first teacher told me that I give you a seed and you make a flower from it. So this is how I see the future through yoga, by spreading the seeds of pure love and then just let them grow. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Namaste.
Thank you, Renata, for sharing your heartfelt feelings and your journey through yoga. I'm sure a lot of us can understand and feel what you feel as well. Thank you very much for sharing this.
Thank you very much.
She's a very nice.
You are muted,
understanding.
Swami.
Yeah.
I will unmute you.
Renata is a very nice, pure heart. Important is yoga is helping. First, you open the purity of the heart. Can energy of divine is working. Important is when you covered the clouds about the around and surface heart is not to open, can difficulty is too much. So important is this, open the truly heart and clearly open, and definitely the communication is coming. Communication, divine light you carry, every human being carry the divine light, but right atmosphere. This is most important, right atmosphere. And you are purified yourself. You're purified yourself. You decide yourself, I am an instrument of divine. Definitely divine energy helping to you. Thank you, Renata. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.